It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. It's 7 a.m.
It is.
And we have a little bit of rain in the state of Arkansas, especially northern Arkansas.
We're not bad here, though.
No, not too bad.
We had a good storm yesterday.
Yeah, it had some.
It was raining. I don't like
Had
rain.
a pretty good rumble of thunder. One of the neighbors sent me a text. He says, "What are you doing over there?" So I'm rolling bowling balls off of the roof. What do you think of it? It was rumbling like crazy. My little dog hid under the couch and hid under the bed, you know. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. Along with Scooter Callis and Luke Wirt sitting over here. He's going to do the prayer for us a minute, and him and his brother's going to be our guest. And here in a few minutes, we got Brandon and Luke to talk about a young person's view of the coronavirus and all the craziness that's gone on since the middle of January and February. Anyway, Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store in Mountain Home at 1029 Highway 62 East. 425-3191 is their number. Sears for appliances and home entertainment and lawn care equipment and tools. And what am I missing?
Anything for in the house or outside the house, they
can get it at Sears. I've been, as a little bitty kid back in East St. Louis, Illinois, we'd go down to the big Sears retail store. They had the basement area, the first level, and you had 2 or 3 floors. And I tell you what, I used to love to go to Sears downtown East St. Louis. A lot of fun. And then the catalog sales office we had here for many years worked for them. And in fact, there's a run around here somewhere is a anniversary issue of the 100 years of Sears catalog. Run around here somewhere we had one.
Maybe on the table.
Maybe on that table back there, yeah. But Sears been around for a long time. We talk about the corporate. Well, yeah, corporate's making some changes, but this is your hometown Sears store, so they can get the name brand appliances or home entertainment, top quality, and your lawn care equipment, Craftsman tools, you name it. They'll bend over
service
backwards.
Everything in house, and when I say everything because it's not like that it's got to be what you buy from them. They'll service any brand. They'll come out to your place. They got service agreements that they can come by and do every year. They've got a JR over there.
He'll bend over backwards to do what it takes.
And he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. Really good people at Sears. I mean, you can't beat your local hometown Sears store. If you're up in Missouri, over in Ozark County, Howell County, come on down. They're ready to serve you today. Your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East. Now, where's that? Orchlands Physical Therapy Connection. Boom. You've got the Sears store in with Sherman-Williams, or just south or just north of Wendy's. You get downwind of Wendy's at Sears at lunchtime. Ooh, smells good. Your hometown Sears store, 425-3191. Can't say enough good things about Sears. Just top quality for well over 100 years. Right?
Yep. Great company.
Great company. And I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing. There's 3 locations to serve you. 2 are available right now. One, of course, is in the hospital. Off limits for now. And I think they're still serving Brewed Awakening for hospital employees, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they are open, just not accessible to the public until we get past the COVID-19 stuff. So 2 locations to serve you is Bomber Boulevard and, of course, 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. You get your mochas, your lattes, your buttered lattes, pumpkin spice, your whatever you want. I think they
buttered
probably
latte.
Huh?
Buttered latte.
Yeah,
I just call that foo-foo coffee. It's just foo-foo coffee.
Buttered
all
lattes.
it is.
Yeah, it's on the menu.
Goodness.
Yep, some people. I got a friend in Flippin that likes pumpkin spice all year round. So okay. You can get it at Brewed Awakening. Check them out. Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations. And then, of course, right now, 2 are open to the public. They're both drive-through. And just can't say enough good things about Brewed Awakening. Well, they've been with us how long?
Long time.
How long have we been doing this? Since 8? When did we move over? 17 or 18?
I don't remember. I'd have to look. Actually,
I don't know. 2 or 3 years coming up. I don't know. We'd have to look now, but anyway, Brewed Awakening has been with us for many, many years. Mike and his staff do a great job at all the locations. And Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. 29 in the state to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, you can talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris. Anyone out there can help you. It's a tough subject. It's a tough situation when you have the passing of a loved one. What do I do? I don't know, just all this stuff. There's a lot of legal stuff that has to be taken care of. Laws and regulations have to be followed. Let Roller handle it. And when they say with all our respect, that's how they do it, with all their respect. And they're going to help you through a rough time. And so Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, they bring the morning prayer each and every day. Today, Luke, this is the first time this year, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
Normally we have the Mountain Home Christian Academy kids come in from about, students I should say, from about late March till late April, early May. Well, we know what happened with that, with the COVID-19. But today Luke and his brother Brandon are going to be on to talk about how it's affecting young people. And Luke said he's going to do the prayer today. So welcome.
Yep.
Good to see you, sir.
Hi.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
So the morning prayer is going to be brought to you by Luke. He's a 6th grade student at the Mountain Home Christian Academy. And once again, money's going to be needed. If you can help them financially, call them at 424-6622. They are a 501c3. It is a tax-deductible donation. Luke, you ready to do the morning prayer?
Yep.
All right. It's all yours.
Okay. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Just please help the coronavirus to stop spreading to people, and please help the people that do have the coronavirus to get better. Just thank you that you've protected Mountain Home, that it hasn't had too many cases, and just please help keeping us safe. And thank you for this day. Amen.
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 Morning prayer by Luke, 6th grade student, Mountain Home Christian Academy. If you can help them financially, call them at 424-6622. They're located just off of the bypass across from Mountain Home Baptist Church right here in Mountain Home.
Okay,
Morning
Luke,
weather.
Luke gets to do the trumpet.
Oh, you want to do a Trump?
There we go.
Take 2. Do it again.
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. We'll take a look at Cotter, Arkansas on the White River.
It's coming.
Not bad. A little bit of rain. The darker area in the sky over there is the rain that's falling in Mountain Home, getting a little bit on the roof just occasionally. But you're looking at the White River from Marion County, Arkansas into Baxter County, Arkansas, brought to you by the Z-Team. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. The 62-412 bridge, you can see at the left side of your screen, the 9 o'clock position. The city of Cotter, the clearing's a little baseball park, railroad museum there. And some wonderful friends there in Cotter, Arkansas. And the beautiful White River separating Marion County from Baxter County. You can go to retiretoarkansas.net and you bring up the live webcam and you can look at that all day long. They've got a little camera icon at the lower right where you can take pictures throughout the day. Use them for a backdrop screensaver or whatever you need to do with that, or share it with some folks and tell them about the Z-Team. For all your real estate needs, Bob and Linda Zadora, the award-winning Z-Team, excuse me, they do need some listings. So, if a young family may be expecting another child and, we need that other bedroom, now's the time to call the Z-Team and list what you have and start looking, or if you need to downsize a little bit, whatever the situation, the Z-Team is here ready to serve you, whether it's in Arkansas or Missouri, Ozark County, Howell County, doesn't matter. Give them a call. They're ready to serve you today, all the way down to Calico Rock. They got Reese and everybody. The team is ready to go. So from Mountain View, Arkansas to Marshall, back up into Gainesville, West Plains area, give them a call. They're ready to serve you. And when I say the award-winning Z-Team, it's not just, hey, they got this one award. Yeah, right. When you see
How many awards do they have?
One full office. Just a bunch.
So, of course, award
They've helped a lot of people.
They've helped a lot of people over the years, let me tell you. The Z-Team for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Right now in Mountain Home, 55 degrees. You want to do those? You want to do the temperatures? Can you read that right there? Start with Mountain Home. Just say like Mountain Home 55. Don't have to give
Mountain
the state.
Home 55, Harrison, Arkansas 54,
Batesville.
Batesville, Arkansas 58,
Salem.
Salem, Arkansas 55,
That might go right.
Calico Rock 55, Flippin, Arkansas 55, Marshall, Arkansas 57, West Plains, Missouri 55, St. Louis, Missouri 54, Poplar Bluff, Missouri 55, Springfield, Missouri 53, and
Watford City, North Dakota.
41.
That's a heat wave, man. Open the swimming pools in Watford City. Here they come. I got family watching perhaps in Hattieville, Arkansas this morning where it's 59 degrees. And Hope they have a happy day down there. We're going to check the radar real quick. Oh, I'm going to back this off the temperature off just a minute and bring up that graphic.
Yeah, let me bring that. Sorry, I had another screen laid out.
I'll give you a little.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Severe outlook from Nashville to Jackson, all the way down to Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Florida. Not affecting Arkansas. We do get some rain. We ready to go back to the regular screen now?
Yep.
Okay. Checking the national radar. Showers in the northern part of the country, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, back into the Dakotas, back into Minnesota, everything moving east. And you can see the low pressure swirl right here coming in basically from the east coast all the way back to Kansas City, St. Louis, and Indianapolis. We can put this in motion. Well, I guess it's as fast as it's going to be. Oh, 2 times right there. Let's move it up a little bit. There we go. We went 2 times. So you can see how that's kind of swirling back over Arkansas out of what I call a Missouri hangdown. You know, it just kind of swirls out of Missouri. Anyway, we'll zoom in on Arkansas. It's affecting just very minor spots here in North Arkansas from Mountain Home all the way back to almost Springdale, Arkansas, affecting Highway 62, 412 West. A little bit on Highway 65 from Conway up into the Branson, Missouri area. And other than that, going east, Salem, possibly Viola, Hardy in that area. After that, it kind of fizzles out. All the other highways are clear. I-49, I-40, 30, 55, 555 in Arkansas clear at this time. But in Missouri, you know, we've got a big round of rain going from St. Louis all the way back into near Evansville, Indiana on I-64, I-70 covered from St. Louis through Effingham, Terre Haute, Indiana, all the way back into Indianapolis. I-70, Columbia, Missouri back into St. Louis, Kansas City area on on I-49. All the way down to Joplin. So back that out a bit so we can see a little bit more regional. Bloomington, Indiana, all the way to Bloomington, Illinois, back into the Nashville, Tennessee area with a lot of rain right now. And let's see, this is not changing. There we go. No watches or warnings for Arkansas or Missouri. There's a little bit of a flood advisory along White River, Mississippi River. Some severe weather in Mississippi and some watches in the southern part of Mississippi, Alabama, and Panhandle of Florida. 7-day forecast. Okay, why has my computer decided to quit today? Okay, here we go. 7-day forecast. Boy, it took it a while. 40% chance of showers today with a high of 70, low tonight 50. Friday, 20 to 60% chance of showers and storms on Friday night. Moves into Saturday morning with a 20% chance of showers. Temperature range today from high of 70, low of 50, 72 on Friday to 52 Friday night. 67 on Saturday, low of 46 on Saturday night, then sunny on Sunday with a high of 71. Then more showers move in on Monday. Checking iDrive Arkansas real quick. I think it's time to reboot. No accidents or anything going on in the state of Arkansas right now. Travel is normal. No slow highways around Memphis or Little Rock. Checking Missouri. We need to be careful on Highway 201 and somewhere around Highway T and some of those just across the state line in Missouri. They've got the heavy rain near the state line, so just be aware of any possible flooding that may be coming up. And let's see, current pollen for today is, I had all this pulled up. This is slower than molasses in January. Can you believe this? It's still loading. There we go. Oak, ash, and birch with a 10.1 today. Tomorrow's going to be 10, so we're not going to have much change in that. So allergy sufferers, oak, ash, and birch. Coronavirus update. Worldwide, 2.656 million. Deaths, 185,000, but recovered nearly 730,000. From the almost 7 million, 1.7 are active with 1.683. So 1,683,000 or 97% of the active cases are mild condition. Serious or critical around the world, 57,949. That's a lot of people, but think of this. It won't even fill Razorback Stadium in Fayetteville. They hold 76,000 people over there. So even if it was at Notre Dame, they'd only be half full with the serious or critical. Only 3% of the world with serious or critical. Closed cases, 915,000. Recovered discharge, 80% at 729,824. And what else we need to do? Let's take a look at oil prices. I think it was somewhere around $15 a barrel. $15.50 is up $1.72. It was $11 a barrel yesterday. It went down to minus 37 because of storage issues. But right now, crude oil, the WTI crude selling at $15.50. And let's see, we'll check. What rivers do we need to check? This is a pretty cool little, when it works. There we go. All right, we'll roll in here. One of the rivers has run a little bit high. I forget which one when I checked it this morning. We'll take a look here. Let's see. White River at Allison looks good. We have the White River at Calico, 11.45 feet. We have Spring River at Hardy. That's what it was at peak, from 452 to 6.5. Or it's expecting to peak at 6. Why would they? What's with the spring? Is that feeding down from Missouri? Can you see that graphic?
Yeah, it feeds down from Missouri, and then of course it's got a natural spring that feeds it as well. But
and so by 6 a.m. Friday, it shows the prediction here to be 6.5. Is basically
they're getting a lot of rain up in Missouri, so it'll be coming down.
And then this will be Spring River at Imboden. Look at this peak right here. It's up. Yep. It'll peak 5 foot. So that's the Spring River over east of here. The 11 point is going to stay the same there. And Black River at Pocahontas, they're going to raise a little bit there. It's going to be 12.9 going from Friday into Saturday. Morning weather and all the updates are brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, the award-winning Z-Team. Be sure to list with them today. Coming up, we got Brandon and Luke going to talk from Mountain Home Christian Academy. And what we want to do today is, the whole point is, I'm going to hear from the younger generation. You know, I'm in my 60s, and I know what's going on my age group, but how does this affect our younger students and, you know, what's going on there? So we're going to talk about that. So be right back.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Hi, this is Jeff Quick with the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. We know that a lot of folks out there are concerned about the COVID-19 crisis, and we want you to know that the Food Bank is doing our work along with local schools and food bank partner agencies to make sure that everyone in our community has plenty to eat during this time. If you'd like to be a part of the solution, give us a call at the Food Bank, 870-499-7565. or visit us online at foodbanknca.org.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk. When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. It's designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
$7:20, and I want to welcome Brandon and Luke Work from Mountain Home Christian Academy. And gentlemen, it's good to have you today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
And so I call this being thrown a curveball. You know, or in baseball, or it could be a knuckleball. You know, you take a swing and miss. I want to get your perspective on what's going on with the corona COVID-19. Did you ever think that by March 13th that you wouldn't be back in school till August?
No, I sort of thought, like when it first came out, I sort of thought it was just going to be sort of a shorter thing.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I was guessing, they'll be back in by April 1st, but now here we are on the 23rd.
Yeah.
And the government and the health department, everybody said, nope, no more school. His daughter's in college and she's home.
Yeah, everybody's home. Everybody's home. All the colleges, everybody.
How do you think that will affect next year? Okay, let's say you've been out since March 13th. You've been out a month and 10 days, basically. Yeah. I'm sure you're doing some homeschool. You're still doing some work at home.
We're doing work at home. I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be interesting next year, but I don't know.
Will you appreciate going to school more next year by being, you get up, get ready to go, have some breakfast, go to school, go to the classroom, go to the open assembly?
Well,
how do you think?
I mean, there's certain things about both that I like. Like, I like that I get to sleep in now, but at the same time, I mean...
Well, your Zoom classes start at 9.
You do Zoom classes? They doing Zoom classes?
Yeah, we're doing, like, that's part of what we're doing as, like, school teaching.
Yeah.
He does. Since I don't have multiple teachers, I do mine, like, videos that are already recorded that...
You also
on
do
a
Zoom
backup
classes.
So your instructions on video, so you just log in, is that what you do?
Yeah.
You also do Zoom classes.
No, we don't. We just...
Anyway.
on our Zoom.
But, yeah. So, I mean, like, I think it'll be interesting.
So when you hear stuff coming out of New York and California and Louisiana and St. Louis, like Missouri's totally different than Arkansas with the COVID-19, and mainly because you've got bigger cities. You've got Kansas City, you've got St. Louis, where we have Little Rock and Pine Bluff, and that's where the concentration is in the state. We've had, some cases, even in Marion County and some in Baxter. But when you hear of you can't get a haircut, you can't go to Wendy's or Burger King or Pizza Hut or anything like this, everything's shut down. We didn't do this for 9/11. I don't know if y'all remember a lot of that about 9/11, but
yeah. Well,
I mean, we went like 3 or 4 days without baseball and football. And how long was, do you remember? I think baseball delayed a week.
Yeah, about a week.
NFL, do you remember NFL and collegiate?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But yeah, it's crazy. I'm just surprised by like the magnitude that it's affected and like all the stuff that's closed down.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be this big, but
yeah. And we laugh about it, but and I really think what made me start off kind of, it's an upper respiratory disease, which is lungs and esophagus and throat and head and sinus, and we had a run on toilet paper.
Yeah.
A run on toilet paper.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah. I mean, like the other day, my mom went to like 5 different places looking for some toilet paper.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Because we were nearly out.
And then they price gouge on it.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's crazy.
Who would have thought? I mean, it's... And I don't know what caused the panic. Have you all figured out what caused the panic on the toilet paper?
No. I don't know how that affects.
No idea.
It's just, sometimes I think it's the press, and sometimes people just get in, oh, you better do this. I've seen how rumors can spread, just total craziness. So tell us a little bit about Mountain Home Christian Academy and what was going on at school before the shutdown.
Well, before it was normal, and then whenever the coronavirus came through, it was like, oh, I don't have a teacher anymore except like on video thing, so it was surprising, but
was it disappointing?
It's disappointing that I don't get to see my friends, but yeah.
Now, for those that were going to graduate that won't come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna end up doing that, but we'll have to
have you heard
figure it
anything
out.
on Mountain Home yet? They're planning something later on, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to do a graduation.
Are they?
Yeah.
Have you heard that date yet?
No, they had to change it, so I don't know exactly what it's set at.
I think Dr. Long will be here next week. We'll find out, hopefully. But, it's got to affect people of all ages, Has it affected me much? No. I live by myself. Me and my little dog, we come in and do the TV program, and throughout the week there's a couple of other shows I might help on. Scooter's been busy, but other than that, it's been business as usual. But for students, when you get in that routine, January, February, March is like, oh, it's cold, it's cloudy, it's after Christmas, there's no other holidays, it's just kind of getting a rut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember 4th and 5th and 6th grade, it's like, this is only January 22nd, it's only January 23rd, January turns to February, February turns into March, and then finally warmer weather, and all of a sudden you're out of school by the 13th of March.
Yeah, it was a big surprise that we were going to be out for the rest of the year.
And, like, the beginning of this week, all my work that I had to do, it took me till 7 o'clock.
At night?
2 nights. Yeah, at night to get my work done. So, yeah.
Well, at least you had the time to do it.
Yeah, but then I don't have the energy the next day.
Takes a lot of energy, does it? So what else can you tell us about just the craziness of this?
Well, I mean, it's a lot more boring now. Like, for me personally, I just, stay home all day and just do my stuff. So it's a lot more boring. There's not much of anything going on anymore.
So what do you do to fill in the time gaps? Okay, your schoolwork's done. Okay, this is what, Thursday, April 23rd. Okay, your schoolwork's done. Let's say by noon you're done for the day. What do you like to do? What can you do?
I watch movies. I play games.
Luke?
Well, we have piano lessons, and sometimes I play the piano just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's affected our piano lessons by we have to do our piano lessons on a Zoom meeting with our teacher. For
Even piano on Zoom? Yeah. Really?
Really.
Does it work out pretty good?
Yeah. I just wish she was there to to show me, but she is on camera, but it's not the same.
Not the same.
So let's go back when I was your age. Okay, this is 2020. Let's go back, say, 1968. Okay, that's what, 52 years ago? We didn't have the games or the Zoom or the computers. I mean, back then, let's say 1970, I've been watching a lot of Apollo 13. It's 50 years ago, Apollo 13 blew up on the way to the moon. And the computers, this room is a pretty large room. This room here would hold maybe 4 computers.
Only 4?
In that day.
They used to be big.
I mean, this room right here would hold maybe 4 of those computers that helped get Apollo 13 back home. And I like watching that because of the technology. We had what was called rabbit ears on a television set. It was antennas that had a V shape like this, and you had to move it around just right. Because if I went from channel 4 to channel 5 to channel 11, and you had to get up and click, 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 click down to the channel, well, the tower sites were in different areas in the city of St. Louis, and so you had to readjust your rabbit ears to get the signal. Otherwise, you have this snowy picture,
Yeah.
But it just, we were out on bicycles or playing baseball or something, or totally different. So, what about reading a book? Have you just?
I've been reading too. I enjoy reading. So I've probably I've gone through 4 books probably.
Completely through them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big reader.
I wasn't either. But what I really enjoy is autobiographies. A book that somebody's written about themselves.
Well,
I tell you, it's a big, thick book, but let me give you a challenge. See if you can find a copy of Just As I Am by Billy Graham. And I thought, he's a preacher. He has to be as boring as paint drying on the wall. It is one of the funniest books I've read in my life. He tells all the stuff that happened with all the presidents, with all the people he's met, all the world leaders. Where it's serious, where he led a lot of people to Christ is one thing. But behind the scenes, there was some funny stuff. And it is an amazing book. It's a big book. It's probably 600 pages. I challenge you guys, get a copy of Just As I Am by Billy Graham. And it is a really good book. He talks about writing with President Lyndon Johnson. President Johnson had 2 speeds in a pickup truck, go and stop. When he was in Texas, he'd get in the truck and smash it to the floor, and he'd go bouncing across the property. Billy Graham said, "I'm hanging on for dear life." But it's a really good book.
Okay. I'll have to try it.
Well, I like more audio books than stuff, and so we're listening to this one that's 39 Clues. That's been really good. And
listening books. Okay, let me back up. I'm a big radio fan. I've got a 1941 Zenith sitting over here. I got a 1937 at home, among other things. In your mind's eye, let's say if you listen to baseball, football, hockey, or soccer on radio, your mind's eye helps you create that picture of what's going on. There's an ad runs on one of the radio stations. I saw it on the radio.
Yeah.
And it's Jay Leno talking about this guy dressed like a banana says, "You got a banana problem." All of a sudden bananas coming out of the lampshades and everything else, Well, and it's true because, with that creativity of the producer in the radio, he's working your mind's eye. So whether you're listening to football or baseball or soccer or whatever on the radio, for me it's baseball, and I hear Mike Shannon and John Rooney says, "You got a guy in first and third with nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch," And I'm imagining whether they're sitting at Wrigley Field in Chicago or Busch Stadium in St. Louis, I can envision what's going on and keep track of the game.
Yeah.
And so audiobooks would be good, So 7:30. Oh, it's almost 7:33. We're going to take a break. More with the boys right after this.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, We hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
It's almost 7:36, and we're joined now by Sandy Wharton. You're out at Mountain Home Christian Academy, and that had to throw you all curveball. I mean, literally, just all of a sudden, you're not in school.
Yeah, and then, of course, the staff and our administrator are trying to figure out how are we going to be able to still teach our students and get the information that they need to have, and still finish out the school year, depending, when it first started, we didn't know how long it was going to be, know. But I feel like our staff has really done well in trying to make the most of the situation that we're in. The older grades, they do the Zoom classes and meet with their teachers daily and do their lessons, and a lot of them are, like Brandon's class, a lot of them are doing, they have to text their pictures of their assignments to their teachers and, things like that they have finished. And some of their testing is online that they're doing. And then, like, in Luke's grade and the younger grades, we use the Abeka curriculum. And Abeka, which is through Pensacola Christian College, they have been gracious enough to, during this time, allow our students to be able to use their online teaching that people use, like that are homeschoolers. They can buy that program to use, and so they have been gracious to extend it to us since we're in the same thing together.
Well, yeah, you bought the curriculum in hard copy.
Yeah. But it's really been good. I mean, Luke, I feel like you've really been enjoying the online classes, and so it's nice you have the teacher there at Abeka with their class that's all set up and everything, and they really make it interesting. It's got some really good. Which ones do you like? The ones that which ones are your favorite?
The math teacher and the history and science teacher.
They really make it fun. Good. They're real animated, and they're just really, they really make it interesting. So that's what we're doing through Mountain Home Christian Academy, and being able to deal with this whole pandemic that we are in. but we're doing well. I think it's all working. The offices are open from 8 until 2.
Really?
And so us secretaries, I'm one of the secretaries, are there, and we have a few teachers, but not everybody's there at the same time. And the other teachers come in at different times and put their curriculum packets together for the students and parents to pick up.
Really?
Yeah, and so we kind of have these tables out now in front in the hallway there with the different grades posted on them, so they can deposit what they're bringing in to turn into the teacher, and then they can pick up their packets for the next week. So we've got a little system.
Sounds like it's working pretty good.
Yeah, it's working really well.
Because haven't been in school in forever, and you think, well, the teachers have it all together, they know what they're going to do week 1, week 2, week after Christmas, and then all of a sudden, no, I don't have any students, and I've got to prepare these packets. Yeah. So how many students per classroom on the average there? 15 to 20?
No, I'd say 10 to 12.
10 to 12?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, even if you've got 10 students, you know, and you've got, say, 30 pages per packet, that's
a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a total reprogramming of the teachers.
They really had
plan
to
on
be
how-
creative. I know, like our younger, like our PK3
Yeah.
teachers and our K4 teachers, a Becker curriculum doesn't have the online teaching for them. And so what those teachers have been doing is they've been recording, doing stories and different things that they're providing for their students and their families in those classes, so that they have a little something extra besides just their worksheets. Because even though we have 3s and 4s, and a lot of people think, oh, it's just a, you know, daycare. Well, no, we have curriculum for even our 3-year-olds and our 4-year-olds. And in our 4-year-old class, our K4 classes, they, at the end of the year, they can read a small book.
Is that right?
Yeah, they
really?
leave reading small books. And so when we start into our kindergarten, they're ready to go. And we're really excited about that for the kids and the parents. It's really, it's a
Yeah,
good
they
program.
learning the phonics of the sounds already?
Yes, they were
Really?
learning that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, that was a lot of fun. I can remember phonics in 2nd grade back in St. Clair County, Illinois. We had a really good teacher that was really good with the phonics. That was a lot of fun. It really was.
Yeah, you know, I've learned more about phonics being at the Christian Academy.
Yeah.
I don't ever, in my growing up years, remember learning the phonics. And I'll be candid, I've never been a real strong reader, and I think that's part of the problem. But
because sometimes they teach by word recognition
Yeah.
and proper spelling rather than the phonics of how we used to have to sound the words out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'd have
Yeah.
a word this long. Dale, you need to sound this out like that. You know, but then you get, I'll throw this out to Brandon and Luke. You know, you got church, C-H-U-R-C-H, but then you got cat, C-A-T, and you got K. I could actually sound out cat with K-A-T, but it's spelled C-A-T. But you put an H behind the C, church, you get a softer, what we call the soft C.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what the phonics was, you know,
back in the day.
back in the day. Long ago. So what else at the academy? The normal day you'd go in and have the open assembly. What would you call that? Is that chapel?
Well, chapels are have been on Wednesdays, where we have a special guest come in. Pastor, youth pastor, sometimes his parents that might have something on their heart that they want to share that the Lord has put on their heart. But we have morning assembly every morning. So morning assembly is when we come into the Commons and we do the pledges to the American flag, the Christian flag, and the Bible. We have a memory verse that we're all learning. Each month is a new memory verse for that month that we're all learning together as a whole, and staff and students. And so we go over that, and then any announcements, and then the students are dismissed to go to class. So that's every morning. And then Wednesdays is a special morning because we have chapel
Is any
guests.
of that carrying over online?
We did have one of our pastors in town, Pastor Bennett from Mountain Home Bible Church. He was one of our chapel guests here in April, and he's like, "Hey, I'd be happy to put it together so you could upload it and put it on our website. I think it's on our Facebook page."
Yep.
I don't have Facebook, so but anyways, they posted it on there, and I put that in the newsletter so that if anybody wanted to see what he had for chapel that particular time. And of course, not everybody can do that or have the time, but we were thankful. It was nice that he offered to do that, so we did post that.
That's good.
Yeah.
So your schedule just went all cattywampus on you, didn't it?
Yeah.
So what else at the Christian Academy? We actually started talking in March about the possibility of doing the morning prayer. That went out the window with everything else.
Right, yeah.
Because normally by this time, April is a full month with students coming in on a daily basis to do the morning prayer.
And our students really do enjoy coming and doing that.
And the viewers enjoy it too. We get a lot of people, when are the kids coming to do the prayer? Of course, now with the virus, it's just all been forgotten. I'm glad Luke did it this morning. That'll probably be the only time now until probably October, November,
Till the
when
fall.
get things back together.
Yeah.
So, my goodness.
And we're still hoping. I mean, we don't know at this point yet. We hope to still have some kind of a awards graduation ceremony, but we don't know yet. Yeah, it's still up in the air. Depending on when everything is released, and we can start doing more normal activities, but we're hopeful, because that's always a highlight at the end of the year. Everybody gets their, the kindergartners get their graduation certificates. Our senior, we have one girl senior this year, and so we have her little ceremony too, and then the other grades we do awards for them, and each teacher gets to brag on each student and talk about their strengths and their year that they had, and so we're hopeful, but we don't know yet. So
then you have the basketball. What other sports? You had basketball program?
We have girls and boys basketball teams. We have two pep squads. We have volleyball, girls volleyball.
And all of that?
Well, we were able to finish out our season because our season in basketball ended at the end of February. Really? So we did finish that. So that was a blessing.
Anything else? Any other sports carry over past that? Past the 13th?
No. Now, volleyball usually picks up starting practices like mid-June or so, but hopefully by then that'll be,
all of this will be passed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They'll still be able to do that. So
what about, how do y'all react to, I heard a report last night, and I tell you, I have to admit, I'm tired of it.
I am too.
I mean, I can turn on K-Love radio thinking this is going to be because of the COVID-19.
I know. I'll be so glad when we don't have to hear about that anymore.
It's irritating. Like, you turn on a radio station, the COVID-19.
I know. Even, they talk
can't get away from it anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, and I normally watch Channel 3 news at noon and 5, and it's like COVID-19, never mind. I'm tired of hearing about it,
Mm-hmm.
And so the report I heard now, of course, you've always got the doom and gloomers. We could be having another round of this 3 times worse by after Christmas and going into 2021. Don't start that rumor.
Yeah,
don't start
let's
that
be
rumor.
Positive.
Come on.
Optimistic.
Anyway. Yeah, really. Coming up on 7:47, time for another break. We'll be right back.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Hi.
$7.50, closing out the show. Sandy Wirtz here along with Luke and Brandon. We're talking about how it's affecting Mountain Home Christian Academy plus students, and been kind of an odd year. You know, something on Facebook that popped up, it said something like the most useless purchase of the year was a 2020 planner.
Well, I've got a lot of whiteouts in mine, like this, or X's. I'm like, this didn't happen. This didn't happen.
Yeah. It's like there's no. Well, I don't know. I think the NFL is planning to go on, but I think collegiate NCAA football is question mark. I think though the city of Los Angeles will not allow any public sports until 2021.
Oh wow!
So that's going to eliminate probably NFL, the LA Dodgers. So if baseball were to somehow come back midsummer, late summer, they're going to have alternate places, because I don't think you're going to see like Wrigley and Busch and Dodger Stadium and any of that stuff. I don't know. Don't know about Fenway or anything like that yet.
Wow.
But there's so many question marks, just what's going to happen, because it's and whether you're a sports fan or not. Okay, so let's take Busch Stadium. I think it holds 45,000 people. Well, 45,000 people just bought at least a $50 ticket. Then they come in, you'll have a Coke and a hot dog. I was at Busch Stadium. I got 6 hot dogs, a lemonade, and 5 Cokes for everybody that was there. It cost me $47.50. Yeah, wow. 5 Cokes, a lemonade, and 6 hot dogs cost me $47.50.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope they tasted really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh. But you think of the vendors. Okay, the vendors are not working. The ushers are not. This is just Busch Stadium. This is not one of the bigger stadiums in the country. You've got your vendors. You've got your ushers. You've got all these security people that work your stadiums, whether you're talking Meadowlands, New Jersey and NFL, or Lambeau Field for football in Wisconsin, or Soldier Field in Chicago is a big one. Nobody's working.
Well, I'm thankful that I have a little normalcy in my life and being able to work a little bit every day, and because otherwise I'm going to get behind on everything that I need to do.
And I go to school with her. So.
Yeah, I take Luke with me, and he sits there in my office while he's working on his videos and his lessons, and I can oversee him. And Brandon, he's at home working on his and his Zoom classes and his lessons, and I leave my phone with him so I can talk to him.
Self-discipline. You've got the option. Okay, you're home alone. You've got the option. Okay, I can either diddle around and piddle, or I can get in and get it done. How do you develop your self-discipline here?
Well, I try to just get it done, so that I have the rest of the day to do whatever. But there are some days where I'm just I just don't want to do it today, and I take longer to do it those days, but I do eventually.
So how do you feel after the day where you've drug it out? So basically, if you knuckled down and did it, it took you 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But because you just drag on, it took you 6 or 7 hours. How do you feel? Do you ever get disappointed in yourself?
Yeah, sometimes, but
he's got a little more check and balances every day with his teachers, which is a good thing. And he has to submit certain things. So sometimes she'll send a group text, one of the teachers that he has, and say, "Hey, remember, you guys still have this test that you got to do online, or I need you need to send me pictures of this assignment. I need to have that.
Yeah.
One of his teachers have been really creative too, and the parents, we've all really been enjoying this part.
Oh, I know what she's talking about.
Is what was the first thing you had to do? You remember?
Oh yeah, you had to make a meal.
No, that wasn't the first thing.
I don't remember what the first one was.
I remember now.
Okay.
This is a science teacher. She's made it fun. She's like, okay, one of your assignments this week is
every weekend.
Every weekend or week, they have a different thing that they do. And the first week was they had to have pictures we had to submit to her of doing laundry. Had to do at least one load of laundry, and it had to show that he put it in the washing machine, show that they put it in the dryer, and then show the finished product that is all folded. And then the next week, last week, they had to pick a recipe and submit the recipe, and then cook that recipe. We had to, of course, we made our grocery list and everything. Had to go pick up certain things. Yeah. What did you fix? It was really good.
It was chicken
enchiladas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And our grandmother makes them, and we got her recipe.
Yeah, we got grandma's recipe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then this week was, it was over the weekend. Then they had to clean a bathroom, so we had to show cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah, but that wasn't much difference because I already cleaned my
I know
bathroom.
you guys do, but
okay,
it
I got a
still
good joke
makes it
for
fun.
you. There's this joke going around during football season when, Alabama was a big number one for years and years and years. Well, they probably still are. So the husband's trying to wash his Alabama jersey. He says, "Hon, I want to wash my Alabama jersey. What kind of water and soap I use?" Or he didn't say it was Alabama. So what shirt is it? Well, it's my Alabama shirt. Use hot water and 4 cups of bleach.
Oh no!
That'll turn it white as a sheet.
White as a sheet, right? Yeah. Oh goodness.
No, we're going to eliminate that jersey.
We've got a good joke too. Do you remember how it went? The other day. Oh, that was a cute one. And we thought it was good. One of our Mr. Tunstall.
Somebody knocks with somebody.
Well, now, so how come there are not any knock-knock jokes about the United States? Anybody know? Because freedom rings.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, Scooter's just shaking his head over there.
Yeah. He'll understand it here in a minute. I've seen some funny stuff, though, on Facebook. Some of it's just been downright hilarious with the social distancing stuff, But I went by Walmart, and they had like 6 or 7 people bringing one person in at a time.
Really?
Like, they said, only 50 people in the store, but there's 1,000 cars in the parking lot. Really? Come on. Some of it just don't make sense.
Yeah.
So, and my question, the funniest thing was, okay, I've been washing my hands for 3 weeks now. Can I please take a shower? But the thing about the virus, my question is, I've heard all my life, a cold is a virus and there's no cure for the common cold because it's a virus. So they're telling me to wash my hands, but if you can't cure the virus, what good's it just to wash my hands? What about total physical hygiene? I was telling somebody the other day, they said, "Do you suffer from allergies?" I said, when it's hot and dry and dusty, I get out and mow grass, I itch, I sneeze, my eyes water, they turn red, like this. How do I get rid of it? I take a shower because it can get in your hair and all this stuff. And once I get cleaned up, the allergy from mowing grass will basically go away. So I think...
Yeah, but you don't want to take 30 showers a day.
No, I'm not saying take 30 showers, but they say, wash your hands. What about just regular hygiene?
I agree with that, but they're over the wash your hands things because that's what you're touching everything with. Yeah. You're going into stores, you're grabbing shopping carts, you're doing this, doing that.
Well, I think I wash my hands.
Your hands sanitized.
Yeah, I mean, it's just common practice.
And when we had to travel a little bit during spring break, and
it was a whole entire day.
We make sure that we had. I took gloves and I wore gloves when I got gas. And was mindful of that, and had our wipes and wiped down things. Just so that, because you don't know who's touched what.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you're being safe.
I've used lacquer thinner and gasoline. I got into a little carburetor on a lawnmower. It smelled like gasoline for 3 days. Anyway, we got about 30 seconds, guys. Final thoughts, Sandy?
Everybody stay healthy and
yeah.
Hopefully things will open up soon. I think governor's making a decision. Hopefully we get the churches and stuff open back up.
Yes, church has been different for us too. We sit on the couch together as a family and
watch it.
Plug in. Yep.
There you go.
So
Scooter, a final thought on all this?
No, it's just I know it's going to be slow go opening things. Governor's still wanting everybody to, social distance. I mean, the fear is, they open it back up and everything kind of grows again.
They
but
don't
if
want to
everybody
re-blossom.
still takes their steps,
Yeah.
it can be done in a productive way to get the economy and everything back up.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
And State Rep Nelda Speaks here tomorrow, so we'll see you tomorrow.